Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devin.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
It'd be bad. It wouldn't be good. But and in Florida, you know, I think I realized something about Florida.
What, you're not getting Lane Kiffin?
My thing with Lane Kiffin is that's a whole different conversation. Like I said, Florida, Gainesville will go bankrupt for Lane Kiffin. There's no way they won't. The only problem is like LSU is going to be knocking too.
Also,
like, people like them. So it's like
the New York Football Giants are knocking a little bit.
I don't know if Lane Kiffin's going NFL.
I doubt it, but
I mean, shit. Who knows who like Penn State's gonna go after? I don't know. Like I mean, there's schools with money that will pay for Lane Kiffin, but no, Florida. What I realized about like why they suck so bad, at least in the football department, you know, when you think about like back in the day when they were popping, you know, after watching that Tebow pod. When they were popping, they were getting in like the most amount of trouble possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of them, almost all of them.
Not all of them. A few.
Don't worry, we'll intro in a sec. We're here. Don't worry, we're back. But all of them, almost all of them, we're getting in some trouble. But compared to like the basketball team, who like Billy Donovan was not going for shit. Yeah, like Urban Meyer, who I guess didn't give a fuck. Either way, I guess. Either way, no matter what
Urban
happened,
cared about wins.
No matter what, moving forward, I think Florida tried to clean up their reputation. You know, because I think even though a lot of those guys were gone, you got to think like even like the Aaron Hernandez stuff post college is what brought up all the bad he did in college too. Like, oh, well, he did this in Gainesville and he did that, and then you hear more stories like, oh, Janoris Jenkins has a dead body found in his basement. It's like, guess where he went? So it's like, no, even if you're not like there anymore, it still goes back, you know, and throws like kind of.
It goes back to that team. Yeah.
Well, that team, but just the school period.
Sure.
At this point, we went to Florida. It's gotten to the point now where they've cleaned up so much, they're like the number one public school. Like, for what? I want to see fucking championships. I'm saying their education and shit got so fucking good. Like they became a better school.
Like,
an even better school.
Like I think UF is still a party school. Like I think people still party there, but academics are definitely on the forefront nowadays.
It's the number one public school. Like that wasn't me being hyperbolic.
Really? On U.S. College
like
News, U.S. News
one.
College and whatever the hell it's called.
They're the Harvard of the South.
Harvard of the South.
But no, either way, regardless of if they could be number whatever. My point is, they like have cleaned their fucking selves up so much they kind of just forgot.
Wait,
we
have
used to be good
team?
at football, and you know, now
baseball's
we're
good.
Looking at
softball was good.
Basketball was good.
Basketball was great. They won a national championship.
Everything else is good.
That's what's funny is like they won a national championship last year. No one gives a fuck.
No, nobody cares. But I will say, as a big fan of football, I'd hate to admit there may be some type of correlation, but the fact that here's the thing. Obviously, you know, that's a joke. It's not just like, oh, crime goes up if you have a good football team. But like, what the fuck?
Georgia.
Can we get a couple crash outs? We don't need somebody to die. But can we get a guy? Can we get a guy that like maybe let's just say he was just speeding. Nobody got injured. Maybe he was just speeding. Like, can we get at least a guy that got pulled over once in a while? I mean, fuck.
Shador was speeding. Doesn't really.
All right, you know what? I don't
Something
know.
bad needs to happen.
If you here's the big problem with that, Devin. If you asked any analyst last year who was better, they would have dick rode Colorado till the sun came up. They wouldn't have gave Florida any credit because they suck. Florida sucks.
Florida does
Did you
suck.
not see their
I
game versus Kentucky? Like, did you not just see what happened to
no, I
them?
didn't. I didn't watch, but I feel like well, Kentucky. I've said this a lot, but they've had you guys' number for like the past 5 years. Um, I'm not sure how many.
Everybody's had our number.
I know, but Kentucky especially. And you
Everybody's
guys
had a
never
number for the
lost to
last 10
Kentucky.
years.
Kentucky's not a football
We're like
school.
we're like Akash's wife. Everybody has our phone number. We're getting absolutely ran through, Devin. I'm telling you right now, everybody
Why
has
would
our
you bring
number.
that up,
Dude, Samford
You guys beat
almost had our number. They were a digit away. They were one
3
digit
years
away. They
ago.
were a couple numbers off. Huh?
3 years ago?
A couple. You think it doesn't sit with me that Samford dropped 50 points on us?
Well, you guys,
Oh.
you guys went stupid week 1 and what, shut them out, or they had 6 points or some bullshit.
Oh.
But
Congrats.
no, you
Good
guys
job.
suck, and it's not like a player issue or a head coach issue. It's a school issue. Like you guys are not recruiting. You guys are not doing the things to get the guys. Um,
No, well, Dan Mullen thought he could win with 3-star recruits, and nobody wanted to play for Billy Napier, which should have been, honestly, should have been the opposite. Billy Napier should have been the one who was used to playing with 3-star recruits
yeah,
with Raging Cajuns, and Dan Mullen should have been the one pulling in 5-star
five bangers.
recruits. Regardless, I don't know who we're gonna get, but it needs to happen. I mean, I that's see. Here's the problem. So many people probably already pulled out. So many people probably already switched over. So many people probably already changed their minds. So many people who haven't committed yet. It's like I don't know. Like we need to get somebody in quick so they can start fucking recruiting.
Well, there was
Because
I mean, there were those recruits who showed up at Florida 2 years ago. They're like, fuck this. And that was just the environment that Dan Mullen ran the school with, and then Billy Napier didn't help anything. But no, I mean it's like yeah, you guys haven't played great games, but you don't have the people to compete deep into the SEC or to get
no,
a playoff spot or anything. So it starts there. It starts with spending the money on these fucking guys, and that's the thing now. You got to spend money.
our pockets are deep enough.
No, you guys'
But
pockets are deep. It's
yeah.
a matter of how far you're willing to reach.
I mean, that's like it's like going back to the podcast that Tebow was on. He said I was I was going to Alabama until Urban Meyer went to Florida.
I didn't. I just looked this up because I was um, Wikipediaing Tim Tebow to see if he could be the president of the United States. I think he can. I don't know. No one cares about the whole Philippines thing. Um, his parents went to UF. His parents met at UF. He was
Okay.
going to UF.
No, I mean no. He says. I always
I
remember
mean,
him saying
yeah. I mean, I
he
would.
was between Florida and Bama,
Yeah,
and it was. I mean,
I would
I
imagine
can't
both of
blame
those
him.
things had a say in that. Whose job would he have taken at Alabama?
In
McCarron?
2006.
What? No, not
Fuck, dude, I
no.
have no clue. That's too. I feel like that's too early for
That's
McCarron.
too early for McCarron. Because I was gonna say
Okay,
Bradford, but Bradford went to
hold on.
Oklahoma.
I'm not gonna lie. Let's go to so freshman year. Let's skip that. Let's go to 2007.
7 or 8.
That's kind of a fun theory. Alabama football 2007. What who would Tim Tebow be playing with?
Yo, did you hear about Will Howard?
What?
He's dating Nussmeier's sister.
Ah, I didn't know that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't know what to do with that.
Sorry, didn't mean to bring that up.
No, I mean it's fine. Will Howard. He's never gonna like. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care about Will Howard.
Never mind. Yeah, neither do I.
He's. I mean, what is he? Was he just keep sitting behind Aaron Rodgers?
Will Howard? Oh, Will Howard.
Yeah.
I meant Will Campbell. Sorry.
There you go. Now we're talking about Big Will Campbell.
I said
fucking on
Will
Garrett
Howard.
Nussmeier's sister.
Will Campbell.
Now
He said, I will
that's
fight and die for your sister.
now that right there is a fucking picture in my head, brother. I'll tell you what.
He
I'll
said,
tell you
Mr.
what.
Nussmeier.
Holy. That Mr. Nussmeier, holy shit. Oh fuck.
That's so southern.
No, Will Campbell? Now that's a different story. That's good. That's funny as shit.
Will Howard. Fuck Will Howard.
Yeah, you said Will Howard. I'm thinking like, who cares
Gives
about
a
Will
shit
Howard?
about an OSU quarterback.
But Will Campbell, yes, that's where. Okay, so is there just a world where Alabama 2007 depth chart? John Parker Wilson Jr. at QB.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tebow would have started.
Yeah, no, he would have been starting. He would have been playing with all right, maybe here, let's go to 2008. Let's go to 2008. That's when it got like really good, you know. This was a 7-6 football team. So maybe let's go to the 12-2 football team. There we go. So he would have been playing with Mark Ingram, Julio Jones. Mark Ingram and Julio Jones right away is fucking crazy.
It's a Heisman.
Dante Hightower, Rolando McClain.
Same quarterback?
Let's see. Let's go to the quarter. Let's do it by position. It would have been Greg McElroy, and John Parker Wilson.
Damn.
He was a senior who had 10 passing touchdowns. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Heisman Tim Tebow. Well, I guess this wasn't Heisman Tim Tebow, but yeah, no, Tim Tebow was going to. No, this was Heisman Tim Tebow. What am I talking about?
Tim Tebow would have. That would have been maybe.
This was. Yeah.
Like the fact that UF was one of the greatest college teams ever assembled. If Tim Tebow was on Alabama and Cam stayed on Florida, that would have been showtime, dude. That would have been showtime, dude.
That would have been a crazy world. Or fuck that. Just imagine a world where it maybe not NIL was a thing, because Tim Tebow would have been one of the most wealthiest people in America, but
church money.
If not NIL was a thing, but you said what?
Church money.
Oh, church money.
No taxes.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, they get it before the taxes. Okay.
We got no tax money, but yeah.
Now we're talking. But no, maybe just a world where the way to go into the portal and come back. Like, remember, Cam had to go JUCO.
Cam literally had to go to JUCO.
Auburn.
Cam could have gone straight to Alabama.
Imagine if he could. Yeah, like if Cam could run to Alabama that year.
Hey, Saban coming over. I'm like, all right, perfect. See you in a week.
Fucking 2 years of like Cam Newton versus Tim Tebow in college. But by the time he was popping off,
struggle bus Cam.
By the time Cam was popping in college, Tim was already out of school. Either way, Florida, not a good school because they became not a good team because they became a good school. And you know what?
I mean, that is one thing.
I guess we're
2 years ago. You would always be like, "No, Florida's a good school," and I was like, "I don't think so." And then you're like, "No, they are." And I looked it up. I was like, "No, they're a really good school." Which might be why they started.
They are a really good school.
I know. It doesn't seem like
they're a really good school, but here's the thing: if they can still party, if they can still do this, if they can still do that, if they can still be good in basketball, baseball, softball, gymnastics, fucking swimming, track and field, literally everything but football. Devin, we're talking about they're good in everything but football.
Yeah.
it'd be cool if they could be good at football too. I'm just saying, it'd be
Football's
nice
hard.
if we could get that. Yeah, it's hard, but so is I don't know, like anything else in life. Like it's hard for every team. Fucking drop $1 billion on this fucking football team and let's get shit rolling. Get Lane Kiffin
I
in the
mean,
office.
it
Anyways,
would be probably easier. Probably not easier, but just more rewarding for you as a Florida fan if you guys were like up there at least, fighting for bowls and playoff spots and shit. And it's just, I don't know, you're kind of down near where I'm at with most of my teams, where it's like I don't really care what you guys do. Be cool if you won. I don't really give a fuck though.
and see, and that's the problem. I care.
Yeah, I know, but like
That's the
it
unfortunate.
I think you've been beat down so much by the Florida thing over recent years that it's doesn't affect you as much as it used to. Losing.
No, I'm numb to it.
Exactly.
I'm numb to it. Like the only reason, and
Like
I don't want to
Florida
say
losing like years ago used to be like a bad thing.
no, it was
Now
a
it's
big deal.
yeah, now it's just the thing.
Now it's, but and then you get a 5-star quarterback who's supposed to be the next fucking Cam Newton,
And then
Tim
throws 11
Tebow
picks through
hybrid or
3
whatever.
games.
Dude, he sucks. He's the Geno Smith of college football. Like, what are we doing
Gino
here?
was a dog in college, bro.
No, he's the
Raiders,
Las
Geno.
Vegas Raiders,
Ugh.
Geno Smith in college football. Which a lot of these college quarterbacks this year fell off. So, I mean, I can't say I'm too shocked, but I really thought he'd be better.
I'm not sure how many good quarterbacks are left in the world. It seems like a crapshoot every time we watch a football game, dude. Justin Fields
They might as well
is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire like tonight they applauded when he hit 100 yards.
All right, well, tonight, I mean, Justin Fields, we know how bad Justin Fields is. I think Justin Fields is already he's kind of on his like farewell tour. Like he knows he's never going to be a starting quarterback again. So you might as well just rock out.
They're giving him gifts. They're
And
like, here's a piece of turf in
yeah,
your
dude,
helmet.
because you're riding the bench forever now. Like you're
If he's
you're
allowed
done.
in the league. Like this is a career-ending type of season.
And I will say, those uniforms sucked.
I didn't like the New England ones. And the Jets ones weren't different enough.
Like, what did they watch a fucking Bill Belichick game and go, oh, I got an idea? Like, I don't like. What was the point?
It looked. I don't know. It was like a gray blue that kind of looked purple, and I wasn't. It didn't look right on TV. It didn't pop at all. Like I wish they would have.
That
like they should have just worn their throwbacks.
Dude, they're red. The Reds are probably top 5.
Or go white on white helmet with the fucking dude in the stance with the darker blue. I don't like that blue.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about the Reds with the white.
No,
helmet.
the Reds are fire, but you go white on white.
Fuck that.
With blue.
And they were home.
Huh?
They were home.
Fair.
Fuck the white on white. We're talking the red classics. Those are top 5.
No, for real.
Uniform.
Whatever
all time.
that shit was poopies. I'm trying to think of which team had a good rivalry game. Jersey.
I mean, looking back on it, Arizona probably has a more better one.
Arizona's was nice
compared to some of these guys. They're like, what is it, Dust Bowl or what is it? What were they? What was that shit called?
Some desert bullshit or whatever. If they didn't suck so bad, it would have been cool.
Yeah, it'd have been tough. I don't like Seattle's. I didn't like.
I mean, there's been some good
all
throwbacks. Like we played Seattle in throwbacks, and we got our ass pissed on.
Oh, well, those are clean. Those are clean.
Yeah, and yeah, theirs are clean. Ours were they kind of just look like our old jerseys, but
y'all's are a disgrace to what could have been. Cause y'all got some throwbacks, like y'all got some classic unis y'all used to wear. Like y'all used to have that red,
bro, the dark
like
red
the
with
different
like the
type
dark
of
gold.
red. Yeah, y'all had like a different red.
It was the Kirk Cousins. You liked that game, like that's what he wore, bro.
Yes, Y'all will never wear those. Like y'all have to modify the shit out of those if y'all want to wear
And
those
the,
ever
the
again.
jersey, like the unis look so dumb with the big W on the helmet. It's like it doesn't look right.
But then we're in this world where like Pittsburgh can wear whatever throwback they want whenever.
I don't even know if those are throwbacks, dude. I don't know what that
They
is.
are. They're like from the 19. They're like from they're like 75th anniversary
Yeah, but at
jerseys
least
or
make them
something.
look like they're not like a safety vest. Like make them look old, maybe.
No, I think they're literally trying to make them look like what they used to look like.
No, but like
Like that's what their jersey
give
looked
them
like in
some
the
like
30s.
grit. They look disgusting.
I don't know. I think that's just the Aaron Rodgers rule. Whatever team Aaron Rodgers is on, they have to
Have
have
the
a really
worst jerseys.
disgusting, yeah, a
The
disgusting
circle,
throwback jersey. Oh my god, that's one of the worst. That is one of the worst uniforms of all time.
horrible.
That fucking brown circle, or yellow. What color is it?
I don't know. I think the Jets had a throwback like that too, though.
I think the Bears have a weird circle one.
The Bears have a weird one. I mean, the Packers did a throwback this year a few weeks ago, and they lost to the Browns. I think they wore a throwback when
Panthers,
they lost to the Browns.
Browns or Panthers?
Panthers.
They were clean though. Those
Those
uniforms,
were
I like
nice,
those
but
uniforms.
they put up 7 points.
Yeah, no,
Or 13 points, or whatever the
they
fuck it was.
they played like shit. But all right, let's predict these games. Let's get into I guess this week 11 preview, Devin. I guess speaking of Chicago and uniforms and whatnot, we got Chicago versus Minnesota. Now the reason I bring this game up is because so Chicago is 6-3.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm not too sure what to do or say about that. Regardless of them being 6-3, and Minnesota maybe even not being like good enough to beat them on Sunday, I guess the question is, do they make the playoffs, or could they make the playoffs? Maybe a
They
could they.
can make the playoffs. A lot can go wrong. Not even wrong. A lot cannot go well for them in the coming weeks.
Right.
Like pseudo kind of expected to be a potential playoff team, maybe. Not this year. Last year, sure, but this year have, I guess, beaten expectations so far in terms of wins. But no, they can definitely lose a lot of games and not make it, or be a fringe team and not make it. I mean, they're not winning the division. The NFC is going to be pretty packed when it comes to teams trying to smush in. Like you've got the West that's got good records. You've got um, the East that does not have good records. The North obviously has a few good records, and then the South. Shit, is the NFC kind of wide open?
Mm, is the NFC wide open?
Not wide open at the top, but on the rear, like 5, 6, 7.
Eagles 7-2, Packers 5-3-1, Seahawks 7-2, Rams 7-2, Bears 6-3, Lions 6-3, Bucks 6-3.
It's not wide open, but
Ah,
they do have a shot. But that's assuming that they continue to win football games.
now that was gonna be my question. It's like, what would it take for you to go? No, they can't make the playoffs.
A bad week this week would really put a, a, a rod in them. But I mean, also, yeah, I mean, Chicago's not a team that is supposed to win 10, 11 games, and they're not a team that we expect to do so. So it would be more
Well,
of a miracle, not a miracle, but an impressive feat to win that many games and make the playoffs.
10, 11 games. That would
That'd
be
be impressive.
that would be that would be impressive. Now, here's the problem. They got Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Philly, Green Bay, Cleveland, Green Bay, San Fran, Detroit.
They're not making it.
So,
If they do, good on them. I mean, I think
there's
the Eagles will
bro,
figure it out by then.
there's
The Packers need to figure it the fuck out. And then all the other games are 50-50, basically.
there's absolutely no way. I think Philly, Green Bay twice, Detroit. Those are 4 losses right there. 6 and 7. Boom. So sorry. So there you go. So they're that.
I hate
I feel
that
like Jim
so
Nance.
much, man.
It's brain rot. It's what you do. You know, if you know, you either ride the wave or you die
I know,
in the
but how
ocean,
long is
Devin.
this going to stick with us?
It's got maybe like another
6
week
or
or
7
two.
months.
You had it. I was about to say you had it, but no, it's terrible meme. But I will say it's to the point where, like, it's so unfunny that it's just like right there, like just saying 6-7, like, and just
It's a
God
chore.
damn it,
And I think that's yeah.
fuck. Like I just imagine Jim Nance trying to make a 6-7 joke in week
I'm
11.
pretty sure they have made on air 6-7 jokes. Oh,
Yeah,
search
no,
for
like
their
week one.
number 67.
Yeah, like week 1 or 2, sure. But then now we're in week 11. It's like I don't know how many more 6-7 jokes they can really make. But the NFL just dropped that fucking. They dropped a commercial using that song, so who knows? Maybe it has another fucking 6 or 7 lifespan. Either way, I'm sorry.
Either
I'm sorry,
way,
Devin. For anybody that hasn't cringed themselves to death,
I mean
I don't think
it's a I don't know, is it ever cool?
no.
Like does someone say it and they go, I didn't cringe. That guy who said that was cool.
And I will say, and I will stand on this. Um, that song fucking sucks.
It's that you like you said a while ago, it's that one little part of that shitty song.
Yeah, well, it's the beginning. He's got that. He comes in with that fucking hook or whatever you want to call it, and then once the beat drops, he has about 4 bars that are like cool. You can use for like an edit on TikTok or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mean, it goes straight to dog shit. I mean, it's a Baby Shark reference song. You know what I mean? Like you're referencing. It's not only a horrible like white boy meme at this point.
Yeah.
It originated from like referencing Baby Shark, which was a meme before all this. So it's
Yeah,
I don't know.
like
It's
a
like
20-year-old thing.
it's TikTok rap music. I'm not gonna
Cool.
lie. I don't care. Like, and I've seen YouTube videos like the real meaning behind. It's like I don't
Except-
care what's going on. I don't care what's going on in the streets of fucking whatever city. The song sucks.
I agree.
So regardless of that being said, Chicago Bears, 4 losses right there, 6 and 7. Minnesota, I don't know if they beat that. I don't. We'll talk about it in a second, but I don't know. San Fran, who knows? Brock Purdy's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, according to 49ers fans. So who knows what they'll be looking at, and they'll probably be at least trying to get into the playoffs by that point. Cleveland, they'll probably beat. Pittsburgh's not going to be easy. Like, they have one easy game. It's Cleveland.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, when you look at, like, Chicago versus Cleveland, it's like, all right, well, they kind of both have an easy game. Like, I mean,
Sure.
it's not the toughest opponent for Cleveland either. So,
No, and it might slightly be tougher for Chicago because of that defense. But no, I mean it's
so
going to take solid football from Caleb moving forward. No turnovers, which they struggled with earlier in the year. I don't know. And then this game is even more confusing because the Vikings are an oddball of a football team. They beat the the Bears week 1, late in the fourth quarter.
with JJ.
JJ, yeah, it was a
Wait. Was it JJ or 9?
It was a 9. It was a 9 comeback. 9 went stupid on
So
that one. But it was
9 played
pre
week
us
1.
knowing who 9 was.
But was 9 playing week 1?
9 played week 1, yes.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
before week 1 last year, he was set to play. Sam Darnold took over. This year coming in, 9 was set to play. And 9 did win the football game, but it was a terrible football game. I don't really have hope in either of these teams. I would like to have more hope in Minnesota, though. So I will. I'm taking Minnesota.
If I'm looking at this game, Chicago, Minnesota, JJ. All right, here's the thing. The Ravens defense all year has been like awful.
Mm.
And then they play like Chicago and Miami and then Minnesota, and all of a sudden it's like they figured it out. So, well, let's hold on.
Yeah.
Because when you
Pump the
do like
brakes.
look at those interceptions, when you look at those interceptions that JJ threw, I mean, those were some bad balls. Like bad. Like those were some rookie type of throws that were like, ooh, God. I mean, there was one like
He's a
the
rookie.
Marlon Humphrey one. Like Marlon Humphrey basically fielded a punt. Like it was he was an outfielder for that ball. Like
Center
there was
fielder, yeah.
no. They tried throwing it up to Jettas, and I'm pretty sure Justin Jefferson like tripped on like their feet collided, and he
Yeah.
tripped, and Marlon just kept running and caught like JJ. If he shows up and can take care of the football and be safe with the football, maybe they establish some type of run game, because I will give the Ravens that they at least were able to contain the run for the most part. I mean, Minnesota should win. But I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
No. The Bears suck. Because when you look at the schedule, you're like, oh, maybe they could win because they're 6-3. No, they've beaten like the Saints, the Giants, the Bengals. Like they don't.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
not like they're
that's the
beating.
thing about a lot of these teams. Like, no offense to the Pats, but kind of they got some phantom wins in there. They got a phantom record right now.
Dude, they have a phantom 8-game winning streak. Besides New England or besides Buffalo, I'll give them Buffalo, even though
No,
Buffalo might be shit.
I'll give them Buffalo, but Buffalo lost to what, Carolina?
And
Who they lose to?
no,
Who they get spanked by?
Atlanta and Miami.
Yeah, exactly. So Buffalo is like literally on and off. Yes, we can give them that. Someone tried to tell me they're like, oh, they beat the Browns. It's like, no, the Browns have a good defense, but you still can't call that a good win.
Myles Garrett had 5 sacks.
Exactly. Myles Garrett had a
And they
career day. And you're going to tell me that, oh, they beat the Browns.
Yeah, no, that means absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
So for the sake of, I mean, there's no way I can sit here and believe in Chicago after saying all that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna also go with
I agree,
Minnesota.
but mine is with no conviction.
No, like this could be what's here like the spread for this is probably what,
Two
like
and a half.
5 points. Wow, what a fucking pool.
Really?
2.5.
Yeah. This is a field goal
Two
type
and a
of
half.
game right there, brother.
See, if that's the case, like shame on Minnesota.
Big
You
time.
know what
It's
the fuck?
huge. Big
What are
time.
we
Yeah,
doing
no,
here?
for real. I mean, Minnesota
Fucking
sucks
9,
too, dude.
dude.
Their offense is terrible. They can't do anything with Justin.
Yeah, no, it would be nice to see
And
Justin
Jordan Addison.
Jefferson
Like,
get
you
out
have
of there
two really
eventually.
good receivers and an older running back, but a pretty good running back.
Yeah, but the problem is they're gonna keep suppressing Jordan Mason's career
Oh, of
for
course.
Aaron Jones, and I don't think Aaron Jones is worth it.
No, hell no.
But maybe that's just me. All right, Tampa versus Buffalo.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Devin. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I will say, in the midst midst of my like putting on an act for disliking Josh Allen and the Bills, I will like say like I like moments like this when Josh Allen seems like very normal,
Hmm.
like a normal person again, and isn't like a I don't know, a like treated like a god sent warrior or
For
something.
getting goal
Or this
line rushing touchdowns.
yes, or yeah. So
Like
like
we have seen
because
a more what would you say, human Josh Allen. At least
yes,
spoke
more
about
human
in a
Josh Allen
more humanoid way.
because Baker said Josh Allen, you know, he said Josh has small hands, so you better make sure he wears 2 gloves. And which not they're friends,
No,
so
of course.
they were, but then he responded, and this one I wanted to ask you as a golfer, Devin. His response was Baker wears 2 gloves when he golfs. What does that like? Is
There's a
that a bad? Is
certain
that
few
are you
who
a goofy? Are you a goof? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but are you a goofball if you're walking on a course wearing 2 gloves?
if you're not good at golf and you have 2 gloves, you're a goofy goober. You're the goofiest goofball the goof's ever seen. You so you'll wear a glove on your forehand, on your front hand. So if you're a righty, your left hand. If you're a lefty, your left hand. Or if you're a lefty, your right hand. You don't need a glove on your right hand if you're a righty. Um, there was there have been a few golfers who have worn 2 gloves. JB Holmes, I think that's really the only one I can remember, but he was good.
so, so it's a fucking rarity.
It's a very
This is
rare
actually a
thing, and
thing.
yeah, it's not something you see often. No, not at all.
Well, I would imagine that like everything else, Baker's probably like
He
that.
could have
So you
said
know
Baker
what? Let him
puts
wear 2 gloves.
he could have said Baker puts head covers on his irons. That's even worse.
Is
That's
that
even
not
worse than
cool
wearing two
either?
gloves, dude. That means you're a huge bitch.
My golf etiquette is 0%. So is that bad? You can't have golf covers on
You can put head
or
covers on your
head.
woods and your putter, not your irons.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Okay.
Because there's people
Okay. Now I'm
who have like an individual cover for each iron that says 8 iron, 9 iron.
okay.
That's bitch shit.
Now
We don't do that.
that is
We
hilarious
don't do
because
that.
like I said, not like my golf knowledge. Like for a second when you said that, it went whoosh.
Yeah,
Now Twin Towers, you just hit me
I
right in the
got you.
fucking.
Yeah,
You just hit me right in the head.
yeah. We don't do that.
No, that's hilarious. Putting little covers on the iron would be that. I want to see that now. But
No, you don't. It's not. It's not. There's a certain
unfortunately,
type of man who does that, and we all know who that is. But no, that's a good quip. That's the worst word I've ever said in my
un-
life.
unfortunately, this isn't a golf match.
Podcast. This is a golf podcast
Match?
now. It's been taken over, buddy. Sorry.
No, no, no. This is our
Oh, this is
golf
not the
games
match. No, this is a
matches.
football game.
Okay, there you go. It's not a golf match. It's Tampa Bay playing Buffalo in November. And I'm not gonna lie, Devin. I feel 2 different ways about this. But Buffalo has played like shit,
Yeah,
like against some pretty bad teams. Um, no matter how good people think New England is, they should have beaten New England. Plain and
of
simple.
course.
They obviously should have been able to take care of Atlanta, and they should have easily taken care of Miami. Like when I said this in the beginning of the year, I was obviously being sarcastic, but they were favored to win. They were the first team in NFL history to be favored to win every single game on their
Every game.
schedule.
Yeah. Like no, they should be in the
And
position
so
that
far,
the Pats are right now, or better.
but so far every game they've lost, it's like no, y'all should have won that
But
game.
those are games that they would have been favored, regardless of like this year being favored against every team. Like they didn't lose tough games. They lost games they should have smoked teams.
Sure, but either way, it's just
But like,
what I
had they
can't
lost the
figure out
Ravens week
is,
1, like that's a good loss. Losing to the Dolphins is not a good loss.
no, it's a terrible loss. But what I'm saying is, they didn't look like I get it. Maybe it's not all James Cook, but you get the run game going, and you get the pass game going, and you get momentum and this and that. But like when you look at them versus the Chiefs compared to how they looked against Atlanta, like Josh Allen looked horrible against the Atlanta
Terrible.
Falcons. Josh Allen looked horrible against fucking Buffalo or against Miami. Well, really, all of Buffalo looked horrible against Miami, but I can't figure out if they are showing up to bad competition with too much confidence or if they're just a team that can take advantage of a bad defense and that's about it. Like, I don't know how good Buffalo's defense really is. I don't know when push comes to shove if Buffalo had to play Denver's defense,
Yeah.
how they would look. You know, like I'm not too sure. And
No.
then you see like how they play against Atlanta's defense, who statistically Atlanta has one of the best defenses in the NFL. So
They did nothing.
you kind of see there's a world where I don't want to say Buffalo is overrated just for the sake of these Bills fans going fucking crazy and saying that I'm just saying this. Oh, you're a Ravens fan, but in reality, the way Buffalo has played this year, and especially for having to rely on how well James Cook plays, it's like you have the MVP of the league.
That's the guy you
When
rely on.
like even before, yes, exactly. Even before Derrick Henry came around, it's like no. Lamar could have a day where maybe our running backs just aren't cooking, and
Lamar's
Lamar is
there,
gonna step up and do his fucking
of
thing
course.
and throw 5 touchdowns or whatever.
Whatever it is.
And that's not to say that Josh Allen can't step up, but he hasn't. Go ahead.
They haven't tried to put him into those waters. They seem to be playing pretty safe, pretty vanilla football where it's like, oh, get the run game going and then pass. Once the run game is gone, they just go immediately to throwing it. Josh is using his legs less than he did when he was younger. Not like I know last year he was using his legs a little, but I mean those rushing touchdowns were from mainly short goal line attempts. But get loose, hurdle somebody, like make plays happen. Like Josh 3 years ago, yes, threw 18 picks, was a playmaker. Like that was the thing about Josh Allen. It was like, yes, he's gonna throw picks, he's gonna make mistakes, but he's gonna win you football games and he's gonna play well. And he's gonna put the whole team on his back. Instead, now it's kind of like he's playing safe, regular football, and it's just I don't know, just doesn't feel the same. But um, I this game would be a real test for the Bills again if Tampa was fully healthy. Um, Even at full strength, I don't think Tampa's defense is great, but um, that offense, it's just underpowered. Like they have Baker has the ability, but they don't have enough options. They know the ball's going to Ibuka. Ibuka's going to get open a few times, but that's it. So it's I this is a game that the Bills should win.
This is a game the Bills should win. And on the point of the playmaking with Josh Allen, it's like you kind of almost have to play a little more safe because, maybe there's a world where you maybe understand that your defense isn't as good as you think they are, and you can't just rely on them to come out and make a stop every time you turn the ball over. And you also can't just throw balls like you would to Stephon Diggs to Khalil Shakur.
Exactly.
It's
And
like some of those balls are more likely to get picked off. So
yeah,
maybe he knows that. He's like,
and
I
yeah,
can't go. Like, maybe there's a world where Joe Burrow's numbers would go down if Jamar Chase and T. Higgins left, but not because he can't be productive, just because he's not throwing as dangerous balls.
yeah, like he doesn't have a guy that he can throw into traffic, into four dudes. I mean, even
No.
for as many jokes as people want to make about Diggs, he's still Stephon Diggs, even on the Patriots, and he can play good football. And he can
Yeah,
catch
it's actually ridiculous.
footballs. So, um, like he's not as the Diggs that he was putting up 1,700 yards, but still Stephon Diggs.
No, but he's went out there and got 100 versus. Oh, it's the
It's
Jets, but went
Jets,
out
but
there and got
still, like,
100 tonight.
but that's the thing when you play a shitty team, they controlled every bit of that game.
Yeah, it's
And
the
it's just
Jets.
something that the Bills haven't been like. That's the thing about the Patriots. Yes, they beat a lot of shitty teams, but they've beat them the way that they're supposed to beat shitty teams.
They beat them the way they.
For the most part,
Yeah.
like they're not losing to shitty teams.
Well, no, definitely not losing to shitty teams, and I think that there's an understanding that they came into the season expected to be good enough to beat these shitty teams.
Yes.
But it's just scary that even like we, at least I think New England is a little fraudulent. I think
I do
you
too.
might also share the same thoughts, and I think they look better than Buffalo.
Which is kind of scary. Like I don't. Yeah, it's weird, but
Like
on Buffalo
I
on
don't
a
know.
good day for Buffalo,
Buffalo,
Buffalo looks good, but they've had bad days.
they've had some bad fucking days, but I don't think that'll be on Sunday. I think Buffalo beats Tampa, unfortunately.
Yes, but again, there's still the Tampa magic that exists, and Tampa can turn it on whenever. They just
Yeah,
don't
but these
have
fuckers are all
enough
hurt.
right now.
They don't have shit. Seattle versus the Los Angeles Rams.
They're both so hot though.
They're both hot, and I will say this to like a lot of articles or like previews to this game that I read. So this is not the Cooper Cup revenge game.
No, not even a little bit.
Just
What,
listen. Let's just make that super
like if the
clear.
Commanders play the fucking Bills, the Von Miller revenge game? Get the fuck out of here. Von Miller's gonna play 12 snaps and get no sacks.
The Cooper Cup revenge game. I'm gonna say, yeah, no, that's not what this is
The
going to
mutual
be.
parting of ways. There's no revenge against the Rams.
It was not a mutual parting of ways.
No?
You don't remember? The Rams didn't want Cup no more. Remember fucking his wife went on bitching on the internet about how they got, because she's like, oh, I can't be with my best friend anymore. Fucking
That's
Kelly
another one,
Stafford.
dude. Look out for Kelly Stafford, bro. All right, let's
Bro,
not get into
speaking of
that.
quarterbacks and wives, no. Let's get into that real quick because I will say, funniest thing I ever heard. Not funniest thing I ever heard. And I know you don't like him, you don't think he's funny, but watching Flagrant, they made a comment about Jamal Murray and his wife. And Charles is like, what are you talking about? Remember Jamal Murray in that video?
Yeah.
Jamal
All
Murray,
right.
his
Yes.
wife,
Yeah.
video.
I
There you
was
go.
like, what the fuck are you
Jamal
talking
Murray, dude, Schultz just goes, wait. He's like, I thought that was Patrick Mahomes. He said, I thought that was Patrick Mahomes. I thought that was Patrick Mahomes. And like I was like, all right, well now everything makes sense. Now it all makes sense that why he puts up with that shit. I need fucking thought it was Brittany Mahomes. Oh my god. But no, players' wives.
It was not.
Always fun to talk about. It was not. And that would be like internet breaking thing. Like the internet might shut down for a day or two if a fucking Patrick
Like,
Mahomes
there
sex
would
tape
be
leaked.
like
I'm
an
just
alert
saying.
on your phone, like, you have done something illegal. You have obtained an illegal video.
No, the government might come and take everybody's electronics away, but I don't know how we got to Patrick Mahomes.
You tell me, brother.
Sex tape.
You tell me. No, we're talking about Cooper Cup.
I'm just saying, if I'm Patrick Mahomes and shit goes south, and I gotta pay all my taxes and I lose a bunch of money. I do have $500 million, but if shit goes south, Patrick Mahomes' sex tape's going crazy for money wise. Come on. Here's the problem with because here's the thing about men. People can hate Brittany Mahomes all they want. She'd be number one on OnlyFans tomorrow. She would be number one on OnlyFans tomorrow. Everybody can say they hate that bitch. They don't like her. She looks like this. She looks like that. She'd be number one on OnlyFans the next day. She makes an account right now. You wake up, she'd be number one.
I don't.
Most.
I don't.
You don't what?
I don't disagree that this world is that weird.
There you go. I'm not saying that it's
No.
You can.
But no, yeah.
I'm not saying it's defendable. I'm just saying that there are some people in this world that if they wanted to just go make some money, it's fucking pretty simple. And football players' wives would be on that list. And they'd be high up there. So yeah.
Agreed.
So what I'm saying is, if Cooper Kupp's wife is down that bad, just go to OnlyFans.
All right. I think that's anyone's.
Who we picking?
That's anyone's last resort, and it's a pretty good option. But again, there's so many people who don't make money on that stuff, and it's kind of sad.
No, it's definitely sad.
It's
but
so
like,
sad. Either way,
athlete's wife.
There is no revenge. Like in my head, it would be like if I don't think the Rams give a shit. Like, yes, Cooper did a lot of great things for that team, but they have Devontae Adams and Puka. I don't think they wanted to get rid of Cooper, but I don't think they're crying over the fact that they had to get rid of Cooper Kupp.
I don't think they wanted to pay Cooper Kupp.
No, because he's old and he's injury prone.
Yeah.
So, and a Devontae Adams is very productive. And a Puka Nacua is your future.
Around the same age?
Probably.
Kupp and Devontae?
Devontae might be a smidge older, but not much.
So they're definitely close.
Yeah. Either way. Yeah, like I said, both these teams are stupid hot. I know you're high on the Rams, and these past few games have made me believe you. I'm not as high on the Seahawks, but they've played well. I think this is a statement game for the Rams. I think that offense goes stupid, and I think the Seahawks offense just doesn't do enough.
Well, I won't count out Seattle's defense.
No, but
I will say that the Rams, as long as their defense shows up, I think their offense will outperform Seattle's offense, regardless of Sam Darnold and JSN and all this bullshit. The Rams are just better on the offense side of the ball. And statement game could be at the end of the day. I think just Seattle they're going to lose to good teams.
Mm-hmm.
Just they're going to beat the shit out of whoever they what. I'm sorry, but Washington they fucking put it on y'all. They'll put it on y'all for that, But
thanks.
Yeah, I don't know the Rams. I'm gonna have to go with the Rams as well. We got Baltimore and Cleveland.
Baltimore, every second of the day.
It's Baltimore every second of the day, and I will say this. I'm gonna just ask for this now. Shador Sanders fans, say thank you. Sorry, I just want to get that out of the way now. I just wanted to make sure that they said thank you. Not yet.
Oh.
But we're going to fucking kill Dylan Gabriel.
Oh, my God. Oh, you're right.
The way our defense has been playing, we're going to go out there and play against
a tune-up so
this
bad,
fucking 5'7", 165-pound quarterback. Like, we're going to destroy. He is 5'7". He's like 5'7".
Dylan Gabriel's
so
not
fucked.
5'7".
Dylan Gabriel is 5'7" and
He's at
3/4. He
least
is
5'10".
5'7". He is not 5'10".
There's no
There's no world where
5'7"
Dylan Gabriel is
quarterbacks in the
5'10".
league. Bryce Young, I think, is the
Okay, he's
shortest, and
like,
he's how tall is Kyler?
I'm honestly giving Dylan Gabriel a little credit. I'm trying to be nice.
Watch Gabriel be
He's 5'7".
6'2". Like Baker looks not huge. He's 6'1".
Yeah, that's believable, and he looks 10 times fucking bigger than Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel is he's the size of a 13-year-old. He's
That's a big
5'7",
13-year-old.
165. Okay, sure. A big growth spurt early, but got outgrown by his class by his junior year.
Fair.
Dylan Gabriel is a little tiny man, and he's gonna get destroyed.
I think the
and
fact that he's
gonna
a
throw
lefty
for.
and the fact that he's not good at football is more embarrassing.
I think we're going to ruin his day. We're going to probably put an end to his career as a starter.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like when I say this, I'm not being hyperbolic. Like this is gonna be the last time Dylan Gabriel starts at quarterback.
Oh,
He's gonna play so bad, Shador is gonna be announced as the starter next week.
do you think Shador will? Oh, is this Shador Samuel's revenge game, or is this the Ravens' revenge game for Shador not wanting to be drafted by a team like you guys?
Well, if that story was true, maybe. But considering that, about only maybe 5% of what Deion Sanders says is true, I would say that that never happened. So
It didn't. It's
nah.
like, bro, she's totally into me, dude.
And you definitely can't get revenge from the sideline. But I will say, there's a chance that at some point he might get thrown into that game. Who knows? I think the biggest problem is Lamar misses practice with a sore knee.
He did.
On Wednesday. So what's up with that? Because here's the big problem, right? John Harbaugh is like, no, everything's good, everything's fine.
John Harbaugh was
if you didn't
bloody
just
liar.
Like if you didn't just get fined $100,000 for lying about
You got
Lamar
fined $100K?
Jackson's injury, I'm pretty sure the Ravens got fined $100K for that lie. Was it 100?
I don't know.
Like 50? I think they got fined $100,000.
I didn't know
they got fined for. No, they got fined for that shit, and we talked about it. And I'm not gonna lie, it's so fucking stupid.
I agree.
Like I'm not saying this because I'm a Ravens fan. Like I get it, you're suing because they broke, or suing. You're fining them because they broke the rules or whatever. Which I don't really understand how they're breaking the rules when, like, I'm saying in a real world where if you are questionable on a Saturday,
yeah,
then you're fucking questionable on a Saturday.
All they did
was
just change the status of Friday.
Okay, so then here's the thing. I guess they shouldn't have ever touched his status to begin with because he came in, was healthy all week, and then out of nowhere became limited. Almost like he was injured, came back, and then there was a setback. Like, I don't know. Either way, they got fined because they gave the Bears a better chance at winning.
And they still lost.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry we didn't play Lamar.
Game.
Sorry we gave you Tyler Huntley. Like, what are we talking about right now? But either way, Lamar having a sore knee hopefully is just literally a sore knee and nothing more than that.
And yes, Tyler can go out and beat the Browns, but this is the time Lamar needs to be on the field and be playing consistently with no questions about his health or anything like that.
And I will say, if this wasn't like, this wouldn't be a big deal if he wasn't already hurt twice.
Yeah, exactly.
This year. So once, twice, how many times? This fucker only pulled his
once,
hamstring.
but it hung around for too long.
A little too long. But anyways, I'm gonna have to go with Baltimore. Obviously. And Shador fans, you're welcome. You can thank me because the Baltimore Ravens, since Shador said no and he had to go to Cleveland, he's going to be able to play next week because Dylan Gabriel is going to lose his job. Kansas City versus Denver.
I like that.
I've been waiting for this one, Devin. I'm not going. I didn't think I'd ever say this, but I'm so ready for Kansas City to get a fucking dub.
Thank you.
I'm so tired of this Denver shit.
Thank you, because I thought you were gonna go the other way. There's nothing
Fuck no.
offensively that is scary about this Denver team. Cool. Your defense is pretty good. Nice.
Well, I mean,
Your
they're good.
defense is good. Sick. Bo Nix isn't the reason your team's good. Bo Nix is okay. This Kansas City team is going to hit their stride soon. They need to win this game. They need to beat a team like this. The defense is going to shut down the Denver Broncos to the point, like this, in the same style that the Giants did through 3 quarters. And then the fourth quarter will not include 33 points.
Wait. You don't think the Broncos are going to score 33 points again in the fourth
I
quarter?
don't think any team should score 33 points in the fourth quarter and win a football game.
Yeah,
and it won't be against Steve Spagnuolo.
So if I'm looking at this correctly, Denver, they beat Vegas, beat Houston. Let's not remember, they beat Vegas, sloppy ass fucking game. When they beat Houston, it's like they killed CJ Stroud and then came back in the fourth quarter against Davis Mills. They beat Dallas. Cool. They suck. The Giants, that's that 33 game. They beat the Jets 13-11. Fantastic. They beat Philly, who I will give that to them. That's their best win, but Philly's offense is inconsistent, and it showed that game. They beat Cincinnati.
Doesn't.
Okay.
Kind of.
And they beat the Tennessee Titans.
2 good wins.
So
and the
when they
rest aren't
played
even like close.
No, they beat the Colts and the Chargers. 2 good defenses.
That's
And
who beat the Colts and the Chargers?
They lost. I'm sorry, they lost to the Colts and Chargers.
So,
2 good defenses that they lost to. Now, when I look at the Kansas City Chiefs, it's not like I'm gonna sit here and gas them up and act like they're the fucking best team in the league or have one of the best defenses in the league. But I've been waiting for them to, I don't know, turn it on at some point, and maybe turning it on isn't as much as we thought it was. But I think they're gonna at least be able to turn it on against a team like the Denver Broncos. And here's the thing: if they can't, like, what I'm saying is, I don't care what the record is. I don't care how good Denver looks. I don't care what the fucking expectations are. My expectations are Denver getting their ass kicked.
Mhm.
My expectation is Denver maybe being able to force a couple punts here and there, but it's Denver going. It's Kansas City going. We got 2 shots at these fuckers, and we're down big in the AFC West. It's time to take over. I don't see a world where these motherfuckers are losing this game. If they do,
it's over.
If they do, fuck Kansas City.
Okay.
I don't want to hear shit about them ever again for the rest of the season until they go and win a couple playoff games and they're the best team in the league again. I don't want to hear shit.
I agree.
Because I like I said, this is a year where records don't mean a fucking thing.
No. And I can see this game being a lot closer than what you might think, but if Kansas City wants to prove that they are still Kansas City, you have to spank them. But well, yeah, I'll take a relatively confident Kansas City.
If this game's close, it's because Kansas City. If this game is close, it's because Kansas City didn't score as much as I thought. It's not because Denver fucking came for a shootout, 31-34. It's not happening. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. And if it does, I'll admit that I was wrong, and that Kansas City is the shitty team that they are being, I guess, accused of being.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll be what it is. But no, give me Kansas City. Yeah, give me Kansas City to beat Denver. And then we got Detroit versus Philly. Sunday Night Football. So an actual and here's the problem. It could be a great primetime game, or because it's on
17 to
primetime.
12. I'm so tired of this primetime shit, dude. Give me something. Like the fact that like the
Yeah, no,
Jets and the Patriots
Patriots.
like were actually scoring touchdowns and the game was still butt cheeks boring made me upset. Like the two of the primetime games last week, there were what, I don't know, 3 or 4 total touchdowns, like buns,
Shit. Dog shit.
and they still felt more exciting than whatever that game was. So, um, hopefully, yeah, this is a season changing type of football game. Um, like AJ Brown said, their offense is shit. Philly hasn't done anything this year. Philly doesn't have shit. Um, they're not getting the run game going, obviously, which again is impacting their passing game, but they're also not like getting beat bad enough to where they're like full reliance on their passing game at like in at least in the past few games. So they're not forcing the ball to AJ and Devontae as much. I mean, defensively, Philly's been good. Detroit up and down defensively. Offensively, they will piss on you. I don't know. This is confusing.
Detroit, Detroit, they are the regular season demons. I think right now they're in a, as I guess the trending word right now is they're in their flow state. Um,
Flow
and
State is
right
a
now
real
I
thing.
don't
It's
think
not a trendy thing.
no, it's a first of all, Mister No Instagram or anything. It's something that people are they're using it more. It's a
Is that
use.
a is that a thing being used?
The term is becoming a little more trendy on the internet. They're like, oh, he's in it. Like everything now is he's in his flow state. They're in their flow state.
Flow State is a
Oh,
very,
when
very like you got to be in a real different place to be in your flow state.
no, but like the Timberwolves posted something. It was like Rudy Gobert blocking a shot, running the whole court, and then laying it up. It was like when Rudy Gobert blocks a shot and runs down the court and lays it up. That's when Minnesota is truly in their flow state. Like it's just
No, like
like
Kobe
even
dropping
teams are
81
trying
or
to
82, 81
81
flow state.
flow state. But I think Philly right now, they are I think Philly. I mean, here's the thing: they're number one in the NFC,
I know.
and they don't look anywhere near like as good as they could possibly be this year.
Well, no, because Saquon
Um,
has 500 fucking yards. Last year he had, I'm assuming over 1,000 or around 1,000, was a human highlight reel. And now the only highlights we're seeing from Philly games is how far and often they're jumping offside on a tush push. And then whatever the
yeah,
fuck AJ Brown says on a
and
Monday morning.
but Detroit's too good to just beat with a tush push. You can't.
I know.
It doesn't matter. It's like okay, because if I'm Detroit, get this yard. Get this 1 yard.
Cool.
Go ahead, have it. What the fuck are you gonna do for the next 60
For
yards?
real.
Because you still got a whole football field to go, and I
I
don't
hate
think
that
they're gonna be
fourth and
getting in
one
that end
shit, bro.
so much.
You're on your own
So
35 and you're 4th and 1 tush pushing. Piss off. Play real football. I like Detroit here. Again, like you said, Philly's not where they're supposed to be or where they should be. I'm not sure that they're trending in that direction either. I don't think that they're trending to be back to where they were. I think they'll kind of stay at this weird middle state where they're gonna, yes, make the playoffs, but not really prove it until later on.
what are the regular season demons? So it's what they do. They play really good. They'll be great for the rest of this regular season, and that playoff game's gonna hit. It's gonna hit fucking different.
The Bears
Um,
are gonna beat them.
but then some other games we got San Fran versus Arizona.
The
San
return of
Fran.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah, the return of Brock. So I guess with the return of Brock, I gotta go San Fran.
They're gonna make a movie about him already. You know who they're not gonna make a movie about?
You
Mac Jones.
McDonald Jones, Michael McCordle Jones,
McCorkle.
McCorkle, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm assuming you're going San Fran.
I is.
Dallas versus Vegas. Even though Dallas sucks, this will be a game that they're able to win.
Tune up, yeah.
Because it's Vegas. Houston versus Tennessee.
I guess Tennessee can keep getting worse.
I guess Davis Mills can beat the Titans.
I hope.
I think.
I don't know.
They could score less than what
I'm taking the Titans.
They could score less. Oh yeah, you're a fucking idiot. They could score less than what they scored in the fourth quarter versus Jacksonville in the total game and probably win this game. So yeah, I'm gonna go Houston, but you go Tennessee. Chargers versus Jacksonville.
The Chargers. Jacksonville is a complete dumpster fire. Travis Hunter. I think Jacksonville should be fined. No, I know.
Why?
Travis Hunter's done, but I think Jacksonville should be fined.
Why?
Like, just not telling us that Travis Hunter tore his LCL. They put him on the IR, and then they go, "Oh, he had a successful surgery. He's done for the season." Why didn't we know about the LCL tear? They said he's on the IR. His ACL is intact. He tore his LCL.
I mean,
it's just as
maybe
season ending
maybe
as
it
an
took
ACL.
some time. Maybe it took some time to you
know. You can you do one
couple.
MRI. You go, his LCL's torn. Fix it. You don't
sure.
go, hey,
I guess I don't know.
I might play. Also Liam Cohen, for whatever it's worth, says he wants Trav to pick a side. I think he should, but
he said that. Interesting.
I think everyone in the world.
Yeah, no,
said
I mean,
that.
it would. I pretty well. There's like maybe two people who were like, maybe he could do it, and I think it was Dion and Skip Bayless. So those are two guys who were saying like, no, he could
had
definitely
one
play both
touchdown,
sides.
few catches, few passes defended, and is now out for the season. Played half season.
Is now out for the season. But yeah, Jacksonville, like you said, dumpster fire. The Chargers, they're looking good right now. They look really good against fucking Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the Chargers. We got Green Bay versus the New York Giants. No. I mean,
do you know who's gonna win? I don't know who's gonna win.
I mean, Jameis Winston's playing, so I think anything can happen.
Also, Jackson Dart he's about to be Jackson Tagovailoa. He needs to fix the way he plays football. All
right, but notice how his brain at least didn't go full.
Didn't kirk out on him, but every time he does get hit, he goes like this. Like he just got hit by a car.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. He goes.
Jackson Dart might start seeing people in the corner of his eye if he doesn't start fucking.
For real, dude. He's gonna be like Sam Darnold on the Jets. I'm seeing ghosts, man.
Oh no, I meant like mentally.
No, I know, like actual
mentally
ghosts.
ill.
Not like
demons.
not like football gods, like sleep paralysis demons in real life.
Football demons. Just in his head.
Just real demons. He'll be alright. He just needs to settle the fuck down when it comes to getting hit in the fucking head.
But we got Jameis Winston playing football.
That should not fucking matter. And the fact that it does, it doesn't. The Packers are gonna win. The pack is back, baby. They need to figure something out offensively. That defense is doing their job week in and week out. Boy, those guys suck.
It shouldn't matter. Jameis Winston playing, it's nice. It's cool to see. But the Packers should win this game pretty easily. We got Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh. Well, last time these fuckers played, down to the wire, fucking Joe Flacco, doing his thing. And I wouldn't be on the fence as much if the Steelers didn't look so shitty last week.
You're supposed to lose a game like that and then come out and get better and come out and look better. Instead, Aaron's coming off a really piss poor week against the Chargers. They looked horrible. Yes, Cincinnati's defense sucks, but Pittsburgh's defense isn't great. And if that offense of the Bengals can get hot again. And I mean, there's no one who knows the Pittsburgh Steelers better than Joe Flacco. Not to be like this fucking like, oh, Joe Flacco's the fucking GOAT and all of that. No. He's played the Steelers so much. He's played Mike Tomlin his entire fucking career. Like year in, year out. Twice a year for fucking 10 plus years. Unless that Steelers defense can put up a few stops, I'm not sure that offense has enough juice in it. Steelers offense. Right now, dude, they look terrible. Granted, you're playing a Cincinnati defense. It's buns.
If the Steelers don't let one or two big fucking bomb plays happen like they did against Cincinnati the first time happen, if they don't let those happen, they don't let Joe Flacco throw for the career high was versus the Jets.
Still a lot of yards.
Still went crazy that game. I think that they win the game pretty easily, actually. I feel like Cincinnati's defense is so bad that, I mean, yes, obviously we have a game from earlier this year to show that it shouldn't, it may not go the way that we expect it to, but I don't know, something in my gut's telling me it's gonna go the way that we expect it to. So I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh, and they know they need to win.
Yeah.
Baltimore's on their fucking heels at this point. They know that Baltimore's coming. So I think Pittsburgh wins this game.
I don't want to, but yeah, I'll go Pittsburgh. I don't know. I'm not confident in it by any means, but Aaron needs to show up. Big.
Aaron definitely needs to show up. Aaron needs to play way better than he did against the Chargers. But it doesn't have to be perfect because it's the Cincinnati Bengals. Maybe they get a run game going. Maybe they coast. Who knows? But
don't. Let's not play fantasy land. Jalen Warren's not doing dick.
Wait. Are you telling me that big
Dude,
Samoa isn't winning?
If I see another fucking Steelers primetime game and they show that dumbass fucking clip of this motherfucker pulling a soccer goal, like that's all he's got. That's all he's got. It's everything he's got. Soccer goal. He's gonna pull it. He's an NFL player.
What are you talking about?
Every time there's a Steelers primetime game, they show a clip of him in. Is he from Samoa or is he from Hawaii? They show a clip from his hometown of him pulling a soccer goal with a rope. He's running with a soccer goal tied to his back.
I mean, I like Kenneth Gainwell.
Eh,
I mean, if he can get going, I mean, I like him a little more than Jalen Warren. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree.
But maybe that's just my bias towards Jalen Warren.
Against.
Against what I say?
Toward. Same difference.
Bias towards against. Yeah, same shit. Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh, Carolina versus Atlanta.
Atlanta needs a dub. Atlanta needs to remember that they have Bijan Robinson and that Bijan Robinson is good at football and that Kyle Pitts is good at football, or at least was. That Drake London is good at football and that the Carolina Panthers suck a lot.
All right, now here's the problem. The last time that these two teams played, one team scored 30 points and one team scored 0 points.
Revenge game. This week is revenge game.
The Atlanta Falcons revenge game. I mean, yeah, Atlanta should win this game. Atlanta is favorited. Atlanta is the better team. Atlanta probably will walk out with the win. But I to pretend like Carolina can't or may possibly have their number,
I know.
would be a little naive.
But also,
I mean, if Carolina,
it's a pretty big fluke them literally shutting down an Atlanta Falcons team or any team.
I mean, they
like that one we know
see,
is
that's
a fluke.
the thing.
That's a for real fluke. They did it, but
is it a fluke?
Yeah.
So then the NFL.
Less.
So the NFL is just trash. Then is what you're saying.
Sometimes.
The NFL is just garbage because they are what? They're I'm about to say they can't be. Yeah, so where the fuck did they go? Yeah, they're 5-5.
Yeah, but
Carolina's 5-5.
Yeah, but skunking the Falcons is not in the stars.
Carolina still has more wins than Baltimore.
Yeah, right now.
For now. They've had more wins than Baltimore pretty much the whole fucking year.
Shit, they've got more wins than my team and other teams.
Wow.
Everyone, you know what? Why don't you piss off, dude?
Your team's been going through it. Let's just say that. 3 different injuries to Jaden Daniels.
You were more hyped up about my team than I ever was. You said, look.
Well, yeah, that's because
you got something to look forward to. And I said, no, I don't. I got something to cry about. I got something to cry about is all I got. For years, I had something to laugh at. Now I got something to cry about, and it sucks.
Shit just went, shit just didn't go
No,
its way.
No, brother. Healthy Jaden Daniels, this team still sucks.
Yes, but healthy Debo, Terry, Jaden Daniels, even Austin Eckler would have been way better. So.
Better.
Yeah.
Better.
I mean, it would have been better. We're talking about 4 fucking starters on your the 4 probably most important starters on your offense. Yeah, I think if they all were healthy all year, you guys would probably look a little different right now.
We would. It would be great.
But with all that being said, I guess I have to go Atlanta. Ooh, I guess I have to go Atlanta. Because Carolina shouldn't be this. They shouldn't even be in the conversation to have a chance to win this fucking football game. And the fact that they've already beaten this team 30-0, I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? We're giving a team no faith, and they've beat this team already 30-0. If that doesn't tell you Carolina fucking sucks, or we just have the worst fucking read on any team possible, I
We
don't know what will.
we are not the only ones with bad reads, and this year
No,
is
everybody.
bad read central, dude.
There hasn't been a single person on this earth that has probably been able to read these teams well this year. Not a I'm telling you right now, there's not a single human being breathing that said, you know what?
Like everyone's thoughts on these teams change week to week. Our thoughts change week to week. Like this is a
Oh yeah,
very, very weird situation in the NFL.
but nobody. I don't think there was a single person on this planet that went, if Daniel Jones just takes over in Indianapolis, they might be the best team in the AFC. They might just take over.
Now, I
They
mean,
might
the
just
only
go
one that
crazy.
is somewhat plausible is like Vrabel taking over in New England, but we didn't think they would have 9 wins at this point in the year.
No, because technically they're first place in the AFC
But
for
we
now.
also didn't
So
realize how fucking easy their schedule was.
no, yeah, their schedule is absolute money. They're walking through their schedule. Last game, which is actually the first game of the Sunday slate. Washington versus Miami.
Madrid. When do we play Madrid? Sunday morning.
9:30 in the morning.
We're gonna win. We're gonna get the ball. And we're gonna score. And we're gonna win. And then we're gonna eat a bunch of jamon. We're gonna eat a bunch of prawns, and we're gonna do a little dancey dance. It's not gonna mean shit, but it'd be cool to win the first Madrid game. Show off for my Spanish peoples. Ay, ay, ay. Okay,
I don't
cool.
think y'all
Take
are gonna win
Miami.
this game. I don't think y'all are gonna win this game.
Uh,
You're gonna beat the team that just beat Buffalo.
brother.
They're coming off a Buffalo dub,
Brother.
a buff dub.
You know what a buff dub means? You know what a buff dub means at this point in the season?
That the Bills need a receiver.
That the Dolphins have no answers. They won a game.
Sure. They've won a couple games. The Dolphins are better than Washington right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
It
you
is
know
it
what we
is.
have?
Hope.
Heart.
You know, that's cool and all. I think Washington, I don't know. I think they're going to come out there with Marcus Mariota and play very safe, probably punt the ball a lot, give Miami a couple chances to just, deep ball, Devin a chain, maybe breaks off for a few. Yeah, no, give me Miami. Miami defeats Washington in Madrid. I'm assuming you're going to go with your team.
Got that right, Buzz. I'll
I'm
never
assuming.
pick Miami.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, you never know. You never know. But for this game in particular, I'm gonna go with Miami just because I think they're just better. They're not hot, but if we're comparing temperatures, they're hotter than Washington. Y'all are so depleted. Y'all are so given up on this season. Y'all are so over this season. It's not even funny.
You know, we're super cold. We got nothing. I don't really mind.
What do you mean?
But we can win. We can beat the
Yeah, you
Dolphins.
could. But Marcus Mariota ain't nah, that ain't happening. It's not gonna happen. He's gonna play way too safe. Probably throw for like 115 yards. Y'all are gonna try to get some type of run game going, and
You don't have so much faith in Mr. Krosky Merritt.
I think a guy like Jordan Brooks comes and just cleans him right off the field. So yeah, game Miami to defeat Washington. But Devin, we predicted all these games. We had some discussions. I think it's time to get out of here. We did. obviously predicted all Week 11 football games. Will Chicago make the playoffs? Is wearing 2 gloves in golf stupid? Whose wife
The
should
only
start
time
an
you wear 2
OnlyFans in the
gloves,
NFL?
sorry, if it's raining, you can wear 2 rain gloves
Okay.
or 2 winter
Why are you
gloves.
golfing in the rain?
Huh?
I thought you'd wear no gloves in the rain because you'd be driving home.
Depends on. I play golf in the rain. Rain golf's fine as long as there's no lightning.
I mean, it just seems. I mean, the water and the
I
grass
like rain golf.
harder
Rain
for it
golf's
to. It's
fun, man.
just. Yes, no, but
Once
theoretically,
you
would that
accept that
not?
you're going to get very wet, you're fine.
No, 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 no. Getting wet is not what I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm wrong and just thinking of it wrong as someone who doesn't golf, but I'm thinking of just the terms of like every time that ball drops, it's just gonna like into like wet grass. It's not like it
Usually, a lot of times when
like no.
a ball will hit, and because it carries a lot of spin, it'll hit, sort of create a ball mark, like a little divot, and then pop out of it.
And if it's a bad course, how bad can rain affect like the
Pretty
green?
bad. Like rain can
Okay.
affect a course pretty poorly if they don't have the proper drainage. So yeah, you got.
So do you accept that your game is just going to be a little off too?
Yeah, like if you put up a good score in the rain, it's like yeah, it's like if a race car driver like played well in the rain versus playing or drove well in the dry versus the rain. Like if you play well in the rain, you had a good round because it just throws in more factors. Like you got to think about different shit.
But are you not more pissed if you have a bad game and then you have a
Also,
bad
what?
game and you're wet? Yeah.
No, depends on what type of. A lot of times when it rains, you kind of just fuck off and then you have fun.
I'm thinking like rain like yo, my phone needs to like get protected like it's raining.
No, I don't usually play in that.
Uh, uh,
There's a
I'm
level
talking like windshield wipers cranked up
all the way.
is the type of rain I'm
No,
talking about.
I'm
I mean,
sitting in the car and I'm
enough
waiting it out.
rain.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's the type of rain. We're talking about different types of rain.
but I mean,
That's what we're
if
talking
it's
about.
raining, like if it's halfway on the wipers, I can still play in that.
Okay, okay, halfway on the wipers, sure. Maybe we can get something done. But um, like I said, Bears are they making the playoffs? Can you wear 2 gloves when you're golfing if you're not Baker Mayfield? Seattle, not even gonna discuss what we talked about during that topic. Shador is gonna be able to start after Dylan Gabriel gets murdered against Baltimore. Denver and Kansas City, Detroit and Philly, all these other games that weren't as meaningful as the rest of them. Devin, is there anything that you need or want to say before we get out of here?
Not really. Good.
That's good. That's perfect. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We will be back on Tuesday to discuss all of these games that go down because we're gonna get we're gonna get some questions answered. We'll see Tampa Bay and Buffalo and see how those two teams look. Obviously, Seattle and LA will get answers to that game. We'll get answers to who Cleveland's quarterback's going to be moving forward. We're going to get answers to how good Denver is. We're going to get answers between Denver or Detroit and Philly. We're going to get some answers. I think. I think even Pittsburgh, Chargers versus Jacksonville, Green Bay versus Giants. We're going to get a lot of answers. We're going to get a lot of answers this week. So I am looking forward to talking about these games next week because I think we're going to have a lot to discuss, Devin. But with that being said, brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back on Tuesday. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.